Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. I'm in such a good mood. I was in deep contemplation this morning. I was doing my daily talks that I have with my spirit guides and with God. And I brought something to my spirit guides that I wanted an answer to. Guys, not within minutes of that, I see this beautiful, beautiful rainbow. The end of the rainbow actually touched my deck outside. I couldn't believe it. I took pictures of it, guys. I mean, that's the second time in my life I've seen the end of a rainbow, which they say does not exist. It exists. It does. I took pictures of it. I may even post it for you guys to have a look at. It was just my affirmation from the universe that I indeed was heard, and we're not alone at all. At all, at all. I just wanted to share that with you. Somebody needs to hear that and they need to be uplifted. Your prayers are heard, Sagittarius. The fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. Spiritual decree. Grounding. A paradigm shift. It's this like, look, harmony. It's almost like an affirmation, Sagittarius, that you're going to see a positive shift in your life, a harmonious shift in your life. This is the bringers of knowledge and joy and grounding. It's almost like a promise from the universe that your prayers have been heard. Let's go, Sag. That's just my opinion. Healing the mother line, ancestral work. Somebody is working really hard on clearing their ancestral lineage. It's telling you to embrace your uniqueness and do it your way. Don't have to follow the mother line here. It's telling you that you're unique, you're different than that of other beings. The return, a new story. It's coming together. You decide. I'm telling you, the second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. The bud, it's about to happen. The potential and the promise. I told you it's like Spirit giving Spirit's word that your prayers are being answered and heard. It's like having a second chance at harmony, a second chance at life, a paradigm shift, a shift where it becomes more harmonious, and you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You've gained a lot of knowledge. Sagittarius. The dove. Life is speeding up. Life is a mystery. But trust the great mystery and lay a solid foundation here. You've got dove, antelope, bobcat, and whale. You are an illuminator. You radiate energy that lights up any room with your great power to heal those around you and crack their hearts wide open. This gift can also make people run from your light. Royalty. You have royal qualities that command your power and causes extreme reactions. You're either loved or hated, challenging them to become better. Feeling. You can make others feel what you feel. Your energy inspires energy. Just be careful what you invoke or inspire in others, because it'll all come back to you. You easily inspire romantic feelings in others because of your kind and sweet approach, making you a heart breaker. So, you are very sophisticated. You have higher understanding of sex and sexuality. It's authentic and empowering, often having a shocking effect on people and provoking insecurities in others. People may judge you as being a heartbreaker just because of who you are, Sagittarius. People can jump to conclusions about you. People either love you or they hate you because you are the illuminator. You light in other people's their positive qualities, but also their negative qualities. So you get extreme reactions, Sag. You provoke extreme reactions in people. You're wise and discerning. You're very particular about the type of person that you let in. Very protective of yourself, and others feel they must approach you and you right, which makes it hard to fool you. You're very wise and discerning. So a lot of people you may reject, and then they turn around and they call you a heartbreaker. You broke people's hearts. You did this, you did that, when in actual fact, you're just very discerning. You are not just going to accept anybody or anything for the sake of having someone. You're a true sweetheart. You have a very sweet nature about you. You live from love, seeing the divinity and love beneath the surface, and shaping others' worlds and experiences through the perception of the heart. A lot of you are sexual healers. You have the capacity to become a sexual healer with the skills to change sex trauma, wounding, limitation that goes on in people's bodies and in their worlds. You can easily tap into people's fantasies and become them multifaceted, complex but well-rounded, making you hard to read. That's why it's important for you to be grounded here. You have a strong connection to the earth, making you a great good at earth magic. You're the pillar of strength with firm boundaries, who demand respect in a very graceful manner. Your natural thirst for wisdom and truth elevates your spiritual journey and self-awareness to help those who are also in search of answers on their own path. So, like I'm saying, be careful of what you project out there, because you being like a sexual healer, a lot of you are a true sweetheart. You're very discerning, and that's why you got to be careful, because You might be attracting people I'm sorry, this has come out for you before. You could be attracting people who need sexual healing. Like, it would depend on what that sexual healing is. But you have the ability to see through them and crack them open. So if you're going to call somebody out on something, they're either going to love you or hate you for it. Sagittarius, you're very discerning. You're not going to let just anybody into your space and into your life and be part of you in a sexual union. And I said that you may be attracting, like, I'm sorry, you'll have people who you attract who have had sexual trauma. But some of them are not good folks, okay? You could attract a lot of sexual deviants. At the same time, you could be attracting people who just need some sexual healing. You know what I mean? Or think that they can come to you and heal their sexual wounds. And I'm trying to be diplomatic here, Sagittarius, but you're going to have to be cautious when you're dealing with romantic relations, because you're attracting people who have trauma. You're attracting people who've experienced trauma, and quite often they may be wanting to bond to you because of your light, because they're in search of a healing. And I'm not saying you shouldn't help people through sexual trauma at all. But not every person is wanting healing. They just want to be deviant. Some of you may have a calling to do that. Because you're so loving, you're so nurturing. Now look, people hate you or they love you. Maybe they got mother issues. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. These are lovers, partners. I told you, you can attract a lot of deviants. A lot of deviants who, when you cut off, like say you don't want nothing to do with them, and you're not just going to allow anybody into your space, you're not going to waste your time on certain people. These are people who, I don't know, like I said, if you reject them, they get easily hurt, and they will call you a heartbreaker. They'll take their anger out on you. They'll take their frustration out on you. Hell, they may even rage at you or be violent toward you. Because you're very discerning. You are a sweetheart. But if they don't get their way with you, Sagittarius, you'll see the other side of these people. And you are a healer. Like, you have the capacity to heal these wounds. You have the capacity to be a healer. But look, man, it's embarrassing for some people. Maybe they've been manipulative. Maybe they've been cheaters. Maybe they've been tricksters. You know what I mean? These are heavy burdens, and they look to you as the healer, as your strength and confidence. And a lot of people then take this pain, right? Like they've been hurt, so they want to hurt you. They've been wounded, so they want to wound you. And you're very discerning. You're going to have to be very discerning who you let in your life. They will hate you or love you. They're either going to respect, cherish, and honor you, or they're going to hate your guts. That's why you've had to be very discerning in who you let into your life. You're not going to allow anybody to just come into your life. Okay? That's why you get a lot of judgment. You've had to be very wise and discerning, and knowing that you are attracting people who have suffered from sexual trauma. And there's nothing wrong about that. Many people have experienced that, but when you expose that about them, or when you can see that about them or point something out about them, they will turn on you. Some will love you and respect you, and others will turn on you. Secrets. A lot of people that you've been attracting have hey, these could be violent sex offenders. These could be people who have experienced sexual trauma, and then in their adult years, they may still be sexual predators. I'm sorry. And you can expose them. And they know you can expose them. You're not trying to either, Sagittarius. You're not going out of your way to do this. It's just your energy. That's why a lot of people leave your life. They don't want you exposing that side of them. Never think when people leave your life, Sag, that it is something that you have personally done to them, or that, you know, it's that you're a threat. You're often called a heartbreaker. What do you think you are? Royal bloodline? Yes, you are. Sorry, you do. You have royal traits about you. You do. You do. Even if you don't have royalty in your bloodline, you have royalty qualities about you. You're not just going to settle for anybody or anything. You know what, guys? I've experienced this personally, so I know many of you have. Like, when I was at work, I had this creep guy who kept following me, who kept trying to contact me. I wouldn't even speak to this person. I gave him no interest whatsoever. I was trying to be polite. I was trying to be like, good day type of thing. That's it, in passing, and keep going. This person, he would pop up on me unawares, like just out of the blue, creep the shit out of me is what he did. And I gave him a warning, like, I'm not interested, back off. And he got mad. He sent me friend request after friend request on my Facebook, and I'm like, how the hell did he know my name? I don't even talk to this person, so you'd obviously been asking about me. That makes you vulnerable to like stalkers, makes you vulnerable to creeps at the same time, because they're drawn to your light. They're drawn to you. It's almost like they want you to expose in them something that they have hidden. And then when you expose it, they'll either be open about it and deal with it with you, or they'll hate you for it. Told you. They'll either hate you or love you, Sagittarius. You have the ability to crack people wide open and expose in them things they don't want to see about themselves. You're highly gifted, Sag. You see through people's souls. You're being told to stay on a solid foundation. And someone here is very lonely. It causes them to run because you expose in them their insecurities. Some people just aren't ready to confide in you, Sagittarius. Some people just don't, like, you see clues and signals about people. You're able to see through their souls. And you know, you can tell when a person is deeply wounded or troubled. Addictions. This is paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities. You do have like royal qualities about you. And not all these people are, you know, I Who are you dealing with, Sagittarius? Who are you dealing with? Yeah, I don't like this, Sag. Nope. Nope. No, I'm not going here. Yeah, I'm not going any further on this topic. Sagittarius, you may have attracted some really bad people in your life. I'm just saying, because they see the light in you, Sagittarius, and they secretly want that healing. And a lot of you masculines have the same gifts. Like you might attract a lot of feminine energies who have been through traumatic childhoods, child abuse, rape, stuff like that. And it's like you're very caring, you're very nurturing, and it's the same for you fellas. It's like you might be saying to yourself, why do I keep attracting feminine energies like this? And you feminines may be attracting the male energies like this. Wow. Hmm. Which is why you're going to have to be very, very wise and discerning. I don't like that. Like I said, I mentioned rape. No, I'm not doing this reading. Nope. Hell no. Nope. 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 No. Not doing it. No. No, no, no. Spirit, no. Just plain up, no. You're going to have to watch the company you attract, Sagittarius, because not all these people are people you want around your family or not around your children. All right? You're attracting, like, this is beyond your, I'm going to say beyond your pay grade. These are people who need professional help. They are not people who need a spiritual healing. They might get spiritual healing, but you cannot endanger yourself or the people you care about having these people around. But they are attracted to you. All right? Just the answer is no, I'm not doing it. It's not happening. You get the creep vibes from somebody, listen to it. You know what I mean? Your worry is to lay a solid foundation. Now, this could have been your past that you were dealing with, like creepster after creepster after creepster or something like that. I'm sorry, Sag, but it's here. And now it's like you're getting a second chance at meeting like regular folk, regular people, people who don't need this healing. Okay? You want people who are already healed. You don't want to be, unless you're doing it for a living. A lot of you would be great sex counselors or work with children or victims of sexual abuse or assault. You would be very, very good people to assist people like that. Okay? I'm serious. You guys would be able to help people through that, okay? That trauma. But as far as your personal life goes, Sagittarius, no. Nope. Listen to your vibes, listen to your instincts. No. A lot of people who have like alcohol and drug addictions and sex addictions and all of that is because of childhood trauma. Just saying. And it seems as if because you're of the light, you irritate the shit out of people's demons. Now, people either love you, Sagittarius, or they're going to hate your guts. And you've made some enemies along the way. You may have exposed people along the way. Like when you were younger, you were a true sweetheart. You could have been naive. You could have been very vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? But the older you get, the wiser and more discerning you're getting. And it's like there is a second chance here at a different kind of life, at a different kind of way of being. I would never make fun of anybody who has gone through a trauma, a sexual trauma, ever. But I can assure you that some people are predators. And that's here. Perpetrators and predators is the folks you need to watch out for. And if it's you yourself that has endured that, it's like you're going to use that experience in your life to help others with the same type of experiences. You could be doing it professionally as a job. An advocate. Just trust the great mystery. Everything happens for a reason. Like, it truly does. You're some kind of catalyst for change. You are some kind of catalyst for change. Some of you could be in the music industry. So, all right, there's a lot of creeps in the industry. Everybody knows that. Sorry, no offense to anybody, but there are a lot of creeps. Like when, everybody's trying to make their fortune, or everybody, is heading off to Hollywood or something to make their fortune, or Nashville, or wherever they're headed off to, to make their fortunes. There's a lot of creeps and predators there. I'm just saying that I could even be picking up on some of this. There are a lot of shady characters, especially where money's involved. And talent is involved. Some of you have experienced this. Also, like, many actors have gone through this, and performers have gone through this. People in positions of authority, people in positions of trust. I am picking up on that. Lady Gaga told her story, what happened to her when she went to hit the big leagues. She and many others like her were put through savagery, basically, abused by people in positions of authority. That is her story. And it's almost like she became an advocate. Honestly, she did. That's taking a horrific event in your life and using it for the higher good. And many of you are like that, are doing that, helping others. It's like you have a natural ability to help others heal. Now, you're, like I said, you're either loved or you're hated. Depends what side of the fence they're on, right? You know what I mean? You have a tendency to call people out. You have a tendency to have, like I said, when you're young, you're very naive. A lot of you guys, Sagittarius males, may have encountered feminines who have gone through that. And you can try your very best to love people, but until they heal from their insides, it's a terrible, terrible, horrific thing to endure. So do not take personal offense It's just some people is ready to talk about it or deal with it or heal it, and other people's just ain't ready. And you cannot force them to be. They're just, some people are not equipped to deal with that without, it's got to come from the inside out. Nobody can tell you what to do. And a lot of you could be in those positions. Role models, mentors, educators, counselors. You're very good at counseling, Sagittarians. You really are. You're good mentors. You're good folk to talk to. There's nothing sinister. You know what I mean? People either open right up to you or they close right off to you. Some people just abuse their position of authority. Thinking you're naive, thinking you're dumb, thinking this is naivety. And you're not naive anymore. You definitely have a higher calling. You're very non-judgmental when people either feel like they can completely be open with you and honest with you, or people just hate your guts. Sag. So if you've made some enemies along the way, oh well, who were they, right? Why do they hate you? Take care, Sag.